We might have seen page breaks in our document ribbon, but we have never used it at all. When we want to move to the beginning of the next page in your document, if we are unaware of the page break feature, we simply mash the Enter key when we want to start a new page. That works too, but we will have trouble in editing our document later. Doing it this way means that any changes we make will mess up our formatting. There are many break functions, but the most common is page breaks. In using page breaks, our text will retain the formatting of the previous page in our document. Using a page break will also ensure that the spaces between pages remain intact, whatever changes we make, even in previous or the next sections. How are page breaks used? Previously, we have used page breaks in organizing our page numbers. This time, we will use page breaks in organizing our sections or chapters in a research manuscript. For this research manuscript, we have 5 sections, namely Introduction, Methods, Results, Discussions, and lastly, Conclusions. So we will apply page break in every section or chapter. So in here, we have Introduction, so we don't need a page break here. We will go to the second section, which is Methods. We place our cursor before the title of the section, and then using our keyboards, we hit Control Enter. So the Methods section will go directly or will go automatically to the next page. We will do the same with the other sections. With Results, we'll again place our cursor before the title. This time we click on Layout and then click on Breaks and then click on Next Page. It yielded the same result. The Results section is now in the next page from the previous page. This minimizes us from using the Enter key until we reach the second page or the next page. We will do page breaks for the last 2 sections or chapters. We have Discussion. We click on Layout and then Breaks and then Next Page. We go to the last section, which is Conclusion. This time we will hit Control Enter and we're done with our page breaks when it comes to organizing our sections in our manuscript. Imagine working with a really long document, like a thesis or dissertation, or an annual report. It might be dozens or even hundreds of pages long. When a document is this large, it can be difficult to remember which page has what information. Thanks to Table of Contents, it makes easy to organize and navigate our long document. Along with a more organized document with page breaks, we will also create the Table of Contents. Before we could add or insert our Table of Contents, let's first add some style to our section headings. We start with Introduction, so we highlight Introduction, and in this portion here in the Homes menu, we right-click on Heading 1, and we click on Modify. And then we try to make the formatting in such a way that it will be the format for all our section headings. For this one, I will just make it 14, the size of the font, and then make it bold. It is only applicable for this document, and I click on OK. This time, I click on Heading 1 for Introduction. Okay, with the introduction still highlighted, we click on Format Painter here. This is something that we have always seen also, but we haven't used. So the Format Painter actually copies the format, but not the text. So we click on that one, and then we proceed to Methods. And then using that one with that particular icon still on, we highlight Methods and it will actually give the same format as introduction. We do the same with method still highlighted. We click on Format Painter, and then we proceed to Results and do the same. We click on Format Painter again, and apply it to Discussion, and we click on Format Painter again and apply it to Conclusion. Because all of them are already in the heading 1 setting, we will go back to our second page, the supposed second page, the empty page we had. This is where we will place our table of contents. So we place our cursor there, and then in the reference menu, we click on the reference menu and click on Table of Contents. We click on that one, and we have 3 choices or 3 variants of options. So we click on the first one, the second one, or the third one. It's up to you. For an automatic table, we only have 2, so it's automatic table 1 or 2. So we will click on 2. And here it goes. We have our table of contents. In cases wherein you need to update your sections or your chapters, or you need additional subtopics, you could actually go to your section. For example, in Introduction, I will place another topic here. Like for example, for this one, I will place a subtopic called Mobile Learning. Okay. And then I will just highlight Mobile Learning, and then I will right click on Header 2 and click on Modify, and I will modify it accordingly. Like I'll just make it bold, and then I will make the font color blue, and I will click on OK. And then I click again Heading 2. I will just place the tabs to its original position. So I place the cursor before the title and just hit on backspace in the keyboard, and that's it. Now, how would we be able to see if this will be carried on in our table of contents? So we go back to our table of contents, and then we just click on any portion inside the table of contents, and then we click on Update Table and choose Update Entire Table. Then we click on OK, and our added subtopic is automatically added to our table of contents. So that's practically how to create or insert our table of contents in a research manuscript.